obviously a great game. Fun to have our 2012 champs. They're still reminiscent on the field. If you look behind you, they're a little bigger than they were. A couple of them. Great night. You know, obviously Akron's a really good side, and they're dynamic offensively. They've always been a team that's generated a lot of chances typically against opponents, and I thought we really made it difficult. And 19 to 4 shots and quality chances, not just okay chances, but great chances, and really left them to just a couple I thought were ones you're going to get in the game. So our team defending won this game, first and foremost, because the way we turned them over in key spots generated a lot of our attacks. And just really pleased. The middle of the second half and parts, you got a little, they were given to get. And so we had some great transition moments that we could have been a little bit more disciplined, just taking a little air out of the game and making them chase, and yet it was even numbers, so it's very enticing to go to goal. And that was probably the only thing that I thought we could have done our second half to kind of manage that game, but still be aggressive. And I thought the guys that came in did a great job for us. It was a really good team performance. I'm really happy, and obviously with our 2012 guys back, it's going to be really fun to spend time with them tonight and the rest of the weekend.
Questions for Coach?
It was kind of a physical, scrappy game in the second half, especially with Akron chasing the lead. What were you telling the group, kind of to manage their emotions as you know they were dealing with that pressure?
Yeah, I thought we were aggressive, but in just the right amount. I didn't think they were dirty, nor we. I liked our aggressiveness. I thought we had some challenges that were fouls, but we need to challenge like that, and I need to see a little bit more of that from our guys. I always feel that the foul count can be a little misleading because we don't want to give away silly fouls, but we're always a team that's usually below 10. We're usually one of the better in the country. I think that shows discipline. Also shows that maybe we have a little bit more of it and that they're chasing us. But today I thought there was just some good 50-50s that were fouls, but just good challenges. And that's part of the game. So I was really pleased with our aggressiveness tonight.
This is your best game since. I mean, I don't need you to go to an exact date, but this looked like one of your stronger performances in the last few years. How would you rate it, and can you think of the last match you played this well?
I mean, first half was really complete. We were on top of them, creating chances, limiting them. Most of the game was played in half. I thought we controlled the game. We were dangerous on restarts. Yeah, that was fantastic. Second half, a little bit back and forth. I still thought our defending never wavered. We just were careless a little bit in our possessions. We have to do better with that. Yeah, it was a very good performance. I mean, I thought we were very good last year against them on the road, and I thought we came up short and should have had better based on the chances. That game was much tighter than this game. That was a pretty back and forth affair. This one, we had good control for most of the game.
That makes me think, how big was it to put those 2 goals in the bank? Because last year you tied at 1-1 mainly because their goalie made some crazy saves. He made a few crazy saves again tonight in the second half, but you already had the 2-goal lead in the bank, so it didn't matter as much. So how big was that? Yeah,
the third goal would have really been we wanted to go for that, and that's a little bit, I think, the impatient piece with the second half. We said, let's get that third, and then this game's most likely away. Again, that's I've been in those situations. You want to go, and you see the numbers, you see the opportunities, and their keeper made a couple great saves, and we should have finished a couple of those. I mean, a couple unlucky, but we had a couple that we have to put away. So yeah, really good performance.
Another early goal for Sam. Another one basically seems every match there's been quick starts. What's been the key to those quick starts on the attack this year?
Well, I mean, Sam is just relentless. I mean, that kid works, and he's always probing both defensively and offensively. I love he loves his passion. Like, I love it that he wants to go celebrate with fans. He's got so much emotion in his game, and that helps you start a game. He doesn't need to kind of feel into the game. He can just go. He's like going 0 to 60 in a second, and that's helped us get a couple early goals. And he's been much better. It's nice to see him get one with his head. I mean, that's an area that we've been working on. I think he scored his head correct. An area we've been working with him on. And but again, it started again from our defensive shape and pressure to turning them over, and then led to some really good chances.
Kind of going back to that 2012 squad, obviously they're here. What do you think their presence has meant for this group, especially since they've come so close?
Well, I was smiling a lot tonight, I can tell you that. I mean, just fun to see those guys, and you know, we stay in touch with most all these. You see some kids out there now, and yeah, it's just really fun. And we're gonna have a really good time tonight, reminiscing and talking about the almost good old days now. I mean, that's a lot of time, although it seems fast. So I do feel it's extra special. I told the guys tonight, I go, you know, you're playing to leave your mark, but just know that there's a lot of pride is being displayed here tonight with who's here and what it means, and they're really happy. I saw a couple of them already, and if hopefully no one gets hurt tonight out there.
Speaking of guys that got hurt, Mooney and Cecil kind of went down. What's their overall?
I think both will be okay. I think both are just a little cramped at that point, so we'll assess it. You know, Brad's looking at them right now, and I'm optimistic they'll be okay for Wednesday. Kind of look at it tonight and tomorrow.
So you had talked about the pressure early on in this match. Seemed like a lot more than on Tuesday. Was that something you had talked about coming into this match, applying more pressure early on?
Well, I mean, I feel like their shape and what they do is they have great rotations. They have really good movement. However, I feel like we're able to see those. With St. John's, I didn't really know what. I think they have so many new pieces. I didn't really know what to expect, so it was hard to plan much for them. I did think our pressure was pretty good in parts of last game, but not complete as tonight. And so yeah, I mean, every game's a different challenge, and it's contagious when guys are making good decisions and good plays and able to turn them. It just generates the confidence of the rest of the guys, and you saw that tonight. I mean, if someone wasn't able to put pressure on the first or second, the third was there to then create the turnover, or just allow them not to carry it in space. So again, I was really pleased our team defended really good tonight.
Anything else for Coach?
Kind of looking ahead to Butler, obviously an emotional win tonight. How do you think, you know, the group kind of moves on from that and prepares for that road matchup?
Well, we're told the guys enjoy this tonight. I mean, these are great wins against a really good program. They're, you know, as Austin told me, I knew they scored a lot. There was 15 goals in 4 games. I don't know how many goals they've given up. That's a lot of goals. And to hold that team to a few chances, let alone no goals, is I think a really good sign for this team. And Butler's always a game that is exciting for the state. They'll quadruple, and their crowd is going to be massive. And the good news will be a lot of IU fans there too at the Butler Bowl. So they really promote this game, and it's a really good night for college soccer in the state of Indiana. They're off to a great start. They're obviously a good program in the Big East. We have a lot of respect for what they do, and we'll enjoy this one and gear up. But yeah, I don't think we'll have any problems getting up for the next game. They're having a great year, and they're obviously a good side.
Anything else?
Thanks, Coach.